गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीमष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्बा त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदीकैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितं लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। गीताशास्त्रमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकविवर्जितः। गीताध्ययनशीलस्य प्राणायामपरस्य च नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतानि च। मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्भसि स्नानं संसारमलनाशनम्। गीता सुगीता कर्तव्या किमन्यैः शास्त्रविस्तरैः या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्माद्विनिसृता भारतामृतसर्वस्वं विष्णोर्वक्त्राद्विनिसृतं गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। एकं शास्त्रं देवकीपुत्रगीतमेको देवो देवकीपुत्र एव एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं च यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवनारायण नमोऽस्तु ते कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतेस्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि अस्तु. So today we will be starting the 14th Adhyaya. Yes. Savitri Bhagini.
Yes. अतः चतुर्दशोऽध्यायः गुणत्रयविभागयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच परं भूयः प्रवक्ष्यामि ज्ञानानां ज्ञानमुत्तमं यज्ञात्वा मुनयः सर्वे परां सिद्धिमितां मितो गताः परं भूयः प्रवक्ष्यामि ज्ञानानां ज्ञानम् उत्तमं यज्ञात् मुनयः सर्वे परां सिद्धिम् इतः गताः परं द्वितीयभक्ति एकवचन भूयः अव्यय प्रवक्ष्यामि वच् धातु प्राउपसर्गपूर्वक लृट् लकारः मध्यम उत्तमपुरुष एकवचन ज्ञानानां षष्ठी भक्ति बहुवचन ज्ञानं द्वितीय भक्ति एकवचन उत्तमं द्वितीय भक्ति एकवचन यत् कृता त्वान्त ज्ञात्वा अव्यय यत् ज्ञात्वा मुनयः प्रथमपुरुष प्रथमा भक्ति बहुवचन सर्वे प्रथमा विभक्ति बहुवचन परां द्वितीय भक्ति एकवचन सिद्धिं विकारान्त द्वितीय भक्ति एकवचनम् इतः अव्यय गताः प्रथमा बहुवचन पदार्थः परम् अन्यत् ज्ञानानां ज्ञानेषु उत्तमं प्रकृष्टं प्रवक्ष्यामि कथयामि इतः अस्मात् संसारात् परां सिद्धिं मोक्षं गताः प्राप्तवन्तः अन्वयः भूयः परं ज्ञानानाम् उत्तमं ज्ञानं प्रवक्ष्यामि सर्वे मुनयः यत् ज्ञात्वा इतः परां सिद्धिं गताः तात्पर्यम् अन्यदपि पुनः ज्ञानेषु उत्तमं ज्ञानं ते कथयामि यत् ज्ञात्वा मुनयः अस्मात् संसारात् मोक्षं प्राप्तवन्तः
क्रियापदं किम् अत्र
गताः
द्वितीयं
प्रवक्ष्यामि
सो प्रवक्ष्यामि कः प्रवक्ष्यामि
अहं
प्रवक्ष्यामि अहं किं प्रवक्ष्यामि
उत्तमं ज्ञानं प्रवक्ष्यामि
कीदृशं ज्ञानम्
उत्तमं ज्ञानं
परं ज्ञानम् उत्तमं ज्ञानं परं ज्ञानम् अहं प्रवक्ष्यामि कथं प्रवक्ष्यामि भूयः again.
Again.
Kasya jnanam.
Param jnanam.
Kesham jnanam. Jnananam jnanam.
Jnananam.
Jnananam jnanam. Kesham jnanam. Jnananam jnanam. Anantaram gataha. Kaha gataha. Ke gataha.
Munayah.
Munayah. Kidrishaha munayah.
Yat jnatva.
Sarve munayah.
Sarve munayah.
Sarve munayah kam gataha or kam gataha.
Param.
Param siddhim. Siddhim gataha. Kidrisham siddhim. Param siddhim gataha. Kim kritva param siddhim gataha munayah.
Yat jnatva.
Jnatva. Itaha. What is itaha here? Asmat samsarat. So, kasmat siddhim gataha itaha. So here itaha indicates asmat samsarat. Means from this worldly life. From this worldly life, they will attain siddhi.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So here bhuyaha, again bhuyaha, because he has already mentioned about this jnanam. What is jnanam? Has already been told in many occasions, in many shlokas. The Paramatma Tattva Jnanam. So,
Yes.
Uttamam Param Jnanam, Jnananam Jnanam. Means among all the Jnanams, the Uttamam Jnanam will be told. So here Jnananam is not Shashti Sambandha. This is of among all the Jnanams. The Paramam, Uttamam Jnanam. Okay, will be told here. The best of all kind will be told. I will tell. And after knowing this, Yat Jnatva, by knowing this, Munayaha, Sarve Munayaha, Param Siddhim Gataha. So here Munayaha. What does Munayaha mean? What does Muni mean?
Yati, sannyasi.
Not sannyasam, mananam yaha karoti. Mananam yaha karoti saha munihi. So mananam, by mananam, what does it mean? One, he is constantly smarinchadam. Yeah. He will be constantly reminding himself of what needs to be done to go into the next phase.
Yeah.
What is he doing the smarana about? About what he needs to do. So say, for example, I need to practice Indriya Nigraham. Then every time that has to be on our mind. So the next time we are getting angry, we will remind ourselves, I am trying to practice Indriya Nigraham. So let me try now. Why am I getting angry? Because whatever the reason. So that is the reason why I am getting angry. So is that reason valid? Or what should I do to not get angry? Whatever is needed at that point is to be done. Because there are several reasons why one can get angry. We have to recognize why we are getting angry and work on it. Say, for example, somebody did not do what I asked them to do. So I get angry. So I have to again think, why am I getting angry if he doesn't listen to me? Should he listen to me? Some people, while going on the in the traffic, if somebody comes before them, they will get angry. Is it necessary to get angry? That we have to think. So by getting angry, another thing is by getting angry, who is suffering? Again, we only. Like this. So Indriya Nigraham, simply saying we have to practice Indriya Nigraham, one cannot achieve it. There are steps involved. So that we have to do. That is only Mananam. So we have to understand the steps involved in each of these whether it is Indriya Nigrahana or whether it is doing Abhyasa for Dhyanam or any kind of or Karma Yoga while practicing the detachment during doing karmas, Akartritvam, all these need practice. They
Practice.
need Abhyasam. And how do we do Abhyasam? By Mananam. So next time we are doing something, we will remind ourselves, I am doing this because it is my duty. So I should not expect anything. I should not expect praise. I should not feel bad if somebody criticizes. They might say you did not do it well. Then what should we think? Did I give my best in doing this? Because pleasing everybody is impossible.
Yes.
So what should we think? Did I put my heart in it while doing this? Yes, I did. So as per my Yatha Shakti, did I do? Yes, I did. That is all we need. We can feel content. Whether that other person is satisfied or not, that is again expecting. If we expect them to get satisfied with what we do, that is what is not needed. As
Yes.
long as we are following as per the dharma, if it is our duty, you do it. You do it with all your heart. You do it as per your Shakti. You need not go beyond your Shakti. You should not go under your Shakti also. We cannot use the word Yatha Shakti to become lazy. Oh, I don't have energy. I don't want to do. We cannot use it. It is very easy to fall
Yes. Yes.
into the trap.
Yes.
So we have to consciously make sure we are doing as per our Shakti what is to be done.
Yes.
Then we won't have any guilt. Then it is not needed for us to expect them to be satisfied or whatever. So we will be free of it. That also needs practice. It is not easy. And how do we practice? By doing mananam.
Mananam.
So
Yes.
that constant mananam in everything that we do. Whatever Bhagavad Gita is teaching us to practice, all that wherever we can in our daily lives, we can incorporate them. And by doing this mananam. So am I focused on what I am doing? Let me focus only on this while I am doing this. Once this is done, then we can think of something else. Whatever needs to be done the next time. Like that. So that is mananam. And yaha mananam karoti saha munihi. That also we have to remember constantly. Muni is not somebody who has given up everything. He's not a sannyasi. That is what we thought.
Yes.
That is what how it was projected in our Laukika bhasha. Right? Muni means somebody who sits under a tree and does meditation.
Yes.
That is how that is how it was represented in different ways or whatever. But actually what it means is he who does that mananam. And now we know that even while in the grihastha ashrama, we can still practice learning the Paramatma Tattva Jnanam, practicing to understand Paramatma Tattva Jnanam, the steps involved, even within in whichever ashrama we are, we can still do it. That is what through Karma Yoga we can do, through Bhakti Yoga we can do. Like this, there are so many ways that are shown to us by without giving up our duties, how to lead the path of dharma and the spirituality. How to lead the path of spirituality is clearly shown.
Yes.
Just by being detached. Because in grihastha ashrama, that attachment will be very much involved. Without knowing, we will get attached because that is the kind of lifestyle that is involved in a grihastha ashrama. So there also, there more mananam is needed. If you are doing a brahmacharyam, then that much of mananam may not be required because we are already not involved in too many relations. So it may not be as much required.
Yes.
But if by in the grihastha ashrama, since we chose to take up this path, there is a very much, it is very easy for us to get attached to things and people. So more mananam is needed here.
Yes.
So even in Grihastha by practicing whatever Bhagavad Gita is asking us to follow, so that we can be on the spiritual path, we can still do it. Earlier also, in earlier adhyayas, we on several occasions we discussed about people who have practiced that even when they are in the Grihastha. Like that we can do. Like the best example that everybody knows is Janaka Maharaja. So he attained Siddhi while he was in the Grihastha. So all these are presented to us to show us, because as a common people, we need to be guided. Certain things can be beyond our imagination to understand. How can one practice detachment while we are, while we are in Grihastha Ashrama, we have children. How can one be detached to our own children? How can we be detached to our own siblings and parents? So Janaka Maharaja's life is an example in that sense. Not that he did not care for his family. Caring is different. Taking care, filling in our responsibility is one thing. Being attached to them is a totally different thing. Without being attached, we can still love them, take care of them, follow our duties, fulfill our duties. That is what he did. So like that, we have to, the reason why we have to follow these examples is for us to remind that even we can do. Otherwise, people think that, oh, we cannot do this. It is beyond our capacity. And they will easily give up. And that will also make them feel restless, because they want to do, but they don't know how to do. They are unable to do. So they will feel frustrated that I am not able to. But once we know, then we can try and achieve it with a stable mind without getting anxious about it. We have also discussed a story about a king who wanted to achieve siddhi. So he will give up his kingdom and go and try to meditate to attain siddhi. But soon he will understand that he cannot achieve siddhi without fulfilling his duties. So he will again, after understanding, he will come back and rule his kingdom, and wait very peacefully until it is time for him to attain siddhi. So like this, all these examples and stories in the Puranas, the reason why they are all told is because many times we have the same questions, we don't know the answers. Not every time we might have a guru who can explain it to us whenever we have a question. So it is important for us to read these granthas so that we can understand.
Yes.
All the characters in Ramayana and Mahabharata also are examples for us to learn how to live, how to not live, what to do, what not to do, all that. Okay.
Yes.
So here again it is told about the Paramatma Tattva Jnana. Not that it has not been told earlier, but here again it is being told. And what is the name of the Adhyaya here? Gunatraya Vibhaga Yogaha. So here we will be told about the Gunatrayam. Now, in the earlier Adhyayas also, there are many shlokas that discussed about the gunas. What are the three gunas? How are they classified? In the mind, in the ahara that we eat. In all these, the Gunatrayam has been discussed.
Yes.
Here again, we will understand it in a much more detailed way. And so with each adhyaya, we are progressing. We are going forward one thing at a time. So in the first few adhyayas, or the first 6 adhyayas, what was told about the Karma Yoga, right?
Yes.
First Shatkam, they say. So it was told about how to move forward through Karma Yoga. And in the second Shatkam, Bhakti, through Bhakti Yoga, how one can move forward. Kshetra Kshetrajna in the 13th Adhyaya. Having knowledge about Kshetram and Kshetrajna, difference between the two.
Yes.
And how they are different, though the kshetrajna is the kshetra is holding the kshetrajna, how they are separate. All that we have learned. And how can one achieve all this slowly, one point at a time, trying to understand each of these? And how can you compare that? Say, for example, a story is told in this context. So there was once a woodcutter. There was once a woodcutter. So every day he goes into the forest, cuts wood, sells it in the village, and then with that money he will feed his family. So one time in that particular week, he did not have enough wood to sell. So that week they had a festival. So he did not have enough money to bring whatever is needed for the festival, to cook special items, to buy some clothes for his family. He didn't have enough money. So even though it was festival, early in the morning, he will go to the forest to try and get some more wood and sell so that he can at least buy some things to cook. So he will go and he will be looking for wood. So then a Muni happens to um, come across him, and he will ask, "What are you doing? Today is festival. Why are you here? You should be spending the time with your family." So then he says, "Yes, that is true, but I am unable to find enough wood this whole week, so I couldn't gather enough money. That is why I came again, because we don't have enough money even for today." So the Muni says, "Okay, every day you are searching here only. Why don't you go a little forward? Why don't you go a little forward and check it out there?" So then he will think, okay, why did he say like that? Okay, let me just give it a try. He will go a little forward. Then he will find a lot of dry wood there. So he will be surprised. Every day I am going about the same forest here and there. I never found this place. I just came a little forward and I find all this. So he will gather enough wood and he will go to the market. So there he will come across a friend and he will say, "Oh, you seem to find a lot of wood today." He says, "Yes, yes, one Muni suggested that I move forward and look there, and then I found all this." So then he will say, "Okay, be wise. This is not an ordinary wood. It is sandalwood. I can tell by the smell itself. You will get a good price for it. So be aware and sell it for a good price. Don't think it is normal wood and sell it for less." So he will go and sell it for a good price, and he will bring home more than enough money, and he will buy all things for his family, and everybody is happy. So like that, a few days will pass and he will earn more than what he could have earned in 1 month, within a few days. So he will think, "Okay, I have more than what I thought I can ever have. So let me just sit and relax." So just when he's about to sit and relax, again the Muni's words will come to his mind. "Okay, you don't stop here, you just go forward and look." So that words will keep coming back to his mind. He will think, "No, no, no, that Muni told me to go forward. So today again, let me go and check it out." So he will again go to the forest and go a little bit more forward. There he will find, some more, something more precious, like some kind of metal. So he will go and sell that metal. It happens to be silver. So he will get again a lot of money. And then he will think, "I've never expected this to happen. So I think I'm doing fine. Let me just settle here." And just when he's about to sit, again the Muni's words will come to his mind. "Go a little forward." So again, unable to sit and rest, he will again go back to the forest and go further. And there he will find gold. So that also he will sell, he will make even more. Now he has become like a millionaire. And then again, now he thinks, "Now this cannot beat anything. I have more than enough. So let me sit and relax." But again, the Muni's words will come to his mind and he will go back. And now he finds some shiny stones. So he will bring them back. And again, a friend will find him, and on the way, and he will ask, so what did you find today? He will say, I found these stones. They are shining. I think these are something precious. If I sell, I'm sure I'll get a lot of money. So then he will say, his friend will say, okay, don't rush into it. Don't sell them just like that. These are nothing other than diamonds. But these are in a very crude form. You need to clean them and polish them a little bit. And then you will get like 10 times the price of what you are going to get now. So now that you have enough money, you hire a few people to clean up these stones and to shape them into nice stones. And then you will get like 10 times the price. So he will follow the same thing and he will get. So basically, the moral of this story is to move forward. There it is for one purpose, but how we have to apply here is um, to move forward. There is no one step to directly achieve or get the Paramatma Tattva Jnanam. It has to be attained one bit at a time, little by little, little by little. There will be some blessed souls who will get Paramatma Tattva Jnanam or that enlightenment just like that. Because wherever we read, we understood that they got that enlightenment like just in a minute or a moment. It only is a matter of a moment. It is actually a matter of a moment only. That will happen at some point. But to be able to be qualified even to that level, this abhyasam is needed. This abhyasam is needed. So the whole, see, just one day the crop will come. No, first we have to do the preparation. We have to till the land, remove the weeds, bring the seeds, soak them, put them in the soil, water them, and then that magic will happen. Overnight, the sprouts will come. But that preparation is needed. Without preparation, can the magic happen? Similarly, that enlightenment is like the sprouting. It will happen, but that happening will be in a moment only. But that preparation is needed. So all this is preparation, moving forward, moving forward. So today I learned one thing. Okay, kartrutvam. Don't take kartrutvam because I am not the one. I have to remember I am not the one doing. Only with that can I achieve Paramatma Tattva Jnanam by just following only that one thing. I will not own anything. Whatever I do, I will do in the name of Paramatma. But I'm doing a million other things wrong. Will that take me to Paramatma Tattva Jnanam? It won't. So, okay, one thing I have achieved. Next, what can I do? Next, what can I do? With everything that we are through Abhyasa, whatever we are gaining, we have to keep moving forward. We cannot simply sit back and relax and say, I've already mastered Kartrutvam. So, I don't need anything. I'm just waiting for that magic to happen. I have to obtain enlightenment. Will that happen? No. So, so that is how we have to also practice one small thing at a time. And once we are comfortable with one thing, we focus on another thing that we need to work on. Because we all are still at that phase of learning how to conduct ourselves, how to cleanse our mind, our body. Though our mind says one thing, if the body is not ready for it, mind cannot do. We all know, being at the age, whatever age we are, we know that mind is running, but body is stopping. Body is unable to run along with the mind. So that support is not there, right? So that will come only with abhyasa, a little bit every day. So like that, we have to go forward. So that go forward, that we have to remember. Keep going forward. Even we can apply that to anything, even with learning Samskritam. Many of us, we do abhyasa for a few weeks. We feel very comfortable. Something comes, we put it on pause, and then we feel that, oh, I forgot everything. I cannot do this. No, it is okay. That going back and forth will be there. Again, if we do abhyasa, again we will move forward. So we should not get disheartened. we have to keep going forward. So like that, we can apply this going forward to our daily lives also, because nothing can be achieved overnight. Okay. So here also in the first shloka, again, Paramatma says that param bhuyah pravakshyami jnananam jnanamuttamam yad jnatva munayah sarve param siddhim itah gataha. Okay, samsarat. Itaha means from the samsara, means from this grihastha ashrama or whatever worldly life that we are involved in. From that worldly life, we can obtain siddhi by following or by knowing this knowledge. That kind of knowledge I am going to tell you again. Okay, every time he is telling us again, he is telling it a little differently. So there are different aspects to this Paramatma Tattva Jnana. We have already studied some of them. Now today we are going to study it, another aspect of it. Okay. Anantaram Surya Bhagini, second shloka.
Thank you.
Surya Bhagini. She's not there. Okay, Alvelu Bhagini.
क्षम्यतां किञ्चित् विलम्बने आगतवती अहम् इदं ज्ञानम् उपाश्रित्य मम साधर्म्यमागताः सर्गेऽपि नोपजायन्ते प्रलये न व्यधन्ति च इदं प्रथमाविभक्ति एकवचनम् इदं नपुंसकलिङ्गं ज्ञानं नपुंसकलिङ्गं प्रथमाविभक्ति एकवचनम् उपाश्रित्य ल्यबन्तम् अव्ययं मम षष्ठीविभक्ति एकवचनं साधर्म्यं
साधर्म्यं
धर्म्यं प्रथमाविभक्ति एकवचनम् आगताः आगताः द्वितीय प्रथमा बहुवचनं सर्गे सर्गे सप्तमी एकवचनम् अपि अव्ययं न उपजायन्ते उपजायन्ते बहुवचनं प्रथमपुरुष लट्लकारं प्रलये सप्तमी एकवचनं न अव्ययं न व्यधन्ति व्यधन्ति बहुवचनं लट्लकारं उपजायन्ते आत्मनेपदी इति परस्मै
आत्मनेपदी उपजायन्ते आत्मनेपदी
आत्मनेपदी व्यधन्ति परस्मैपदी च अव्ययम्.
So here one second, here the first two words idam jnanam upashritya. So that is, those are karma padams to upashritya. So they will become dvitiya vibhakti. Dvitiya vibhakti ekavachanam.
पदार्थः ज्ञानं ब्रह्मज्ञानम् उपाश्रित्य अवलम्ब्य साधर्म्यं स्वरूपम् आगताः प्राप्ताः सर्गे सृष्टिकाले उपजायन्ते उत्पद्यन्ते प्रलये सर्गप्रलये व्यधन्ति बाधां प्राप्नुवन्ति अन्वयः इदं ज्ञानम् उपाश्रित्य मम साधर्म्यम् आगताः सर्गे अपि न उपजायन्ते प्रलये च न व्यधन्ति तात्पर्यम् एतत् ब्रह्मज्ञानम् अवलम्ब्य मम स्वरूपं प्राप्ताः सृष्टिकाले अपि न उपद्यन्ते प्रलयकाले अपि बाधां न प्राप्नुवन्ति माध्वमतम् उत्तमज्ञानं प्राप्य भगवतः सारूप्यं प्राप्ताः संसारे नोपजायन्ते प्रलयकाले च मरणशीलाः न भवन्ति.
So here this shloka is a little interesting. So idam jnanam upashritya mama sadharmyam agataha sarge api na upajayante pralaye cha na vyathanti. Sarge means during the creation. Na upajayante, you will not be born. Pralaye cha na vyathanti, and during destruction you will not be lost. So there is a point where the Srishti is created and there is a point, the pralayam, where everything is destroyed. So during that time, if you, by knowing this knowledge, idam jnanam upashritya, mama sadharmyam agataha, means by coming to me, means siddhim prapnoti. After one achieves the siddhi or param gatim, what happens? You will not be born again. Sarge na upajayante, pralaye cha na vyathanti means you will not be reborn. That is what it means. Okay. So what are the kriya padams here?
Upajayante vyadhanti.
Upajayante and
Na
vyathanti.
upajayante na vyadhanti.
Na upajayante na vyathanti.
Na vyadhanti.
So this for both the kriya padams there is the same kartrupadam. Agataha. Agataha will be the kartrupadam. Ke agataha. Actually, agataha itself is the kartrupadam. So ke upajayante. Agataha na upajayante.
Na upajayante na vyadhanti.
Agataha na upajayante na vyathanti. So those who come, agataha means those who come are not going to be born and they are not going to be destroyed. Kam agataha.
Jnanam upasrit. Mama sadharmyam agataha.
Mama sadharmyam. Now, those who come where will not be destroyed or will not be reborn, those who come to me. Mama sadharmyam agataha na upajayante na vyathanti. Mama sadharmyam agataha kim kritva na upajayante?
Jnanam upasritya.
Idam jnanam upashritya. So all of these who come to me, why are they coming to me? Because they have understood this knowledge. Idam jnanam upashritya mama sadharmyam agataha na upajayante na vyathanti. Kutra na upajayante?
Sarge api na upajayante.
Kutra na vyathanti?
Pralaye cha na vyathanti.
Pralaye na vyathanti. So they will not be born during the creation and they will not be destroyed during destruction, which means they are not going to have rebirth. They are not going to have rebirth. So here uttama jnanam prapya bhagavatah sarupyam praptaha samsare na upajayante. Pralaya kale cha maranashilaha na bhavanti. So some people will have a lot of ayush, right? So they will be there forever. They are all good people. They might have done a lot of punya karyam, but still, if they do not have the Paramatma Tattva Jnanam, they will still have to go through the cycles of birth, rebirth. Only those who have the Paramatma Tattva Jnanam will be free from rebirth. So that is what is being said in this shloka. Etat brahmajnanam avalambya mama swarupam praptaha srishtikale api na utpadyante pralayakale api badham na prapnuvanti. Astu. Anantaram Suryabhaki.
అది ఇందాక నా చేయి తగిలేటో పోయింది, అది అన్మ్యూట్ చేయడానికి బటన్ రాలేదన్నమాట. పక్క పేజీలోకి వెళ్ళిపోయింది. మమ యోనిర్మహ బ్రహ్మ తస్మిన్ గర్భదధామ్యహం తస్మిన్ గర్భం దధామ్యహం సంభవ సర్వభూతానాం తతో భవతి భారత. మమ షష్ఠి ఏకవచనం, యోనిహి వికారాంత స్త్రీలింగం.
పుంలింగ ప్రథమ ఏకవచనం.
ओहो प्रथमा
योनि
एकवचनं योनिः योनिः महत् ब्रह्म ब्रह्मन् प्रथमा एकवचनं नकारान्त शब्दं महत् महत् అవ్యయం అవుతుంది కదా
ఒక్క నిమిషం. మహత్ నపుంసక ప్రథమ ఏకవచనం.
महत् नपुंसक प्रथमा एकवचनं तस्मिन् सप्तमे एकवचनं तस्मिन् तस्मिन् गर्भं द्वितीय एकवचनं दधामि अहं दधामि उत्तमपुरुष एकवचनं लट्लकारम् अहं प्रथम एकवचनं सम्भवः सम्भवः ताप्रच्छेम
సంభవః
ताप्रच्छेम అవుతుందా
లట్లకార ప్రథమ పురుష
లట్ల-
ఏకవచనం.
ప్రథమ పురుష ఏకవచనం సర్వభూతానాం ఇది కూడా ప్రథమ ద్వితీయ బహువచనం సర్వభూతానాం తతః ప్రథమ ఏకవచనం భవతి లట్లకార ప్రథమ ఏకవచనం భారత సంబోధన పదార్థः योनिः गर्भाधानस्थानं महत् विस्तृतं ब्रह्म प्रकृतिः गर्भं संकल्परूपं बीजं दधामि निक्षिपामि ततः तस्मात् सर्वभूतानां सकलजन्तूनां संभवः प्रभवः
సంభవః ప్రథమ ఏకవచనం. ఇందాక మీరు ఏమడిగారు? నేను
అదే తాప్రచ్యయమా అన్నా
కాదు ప్రథమ ఏకవచనం.
ప్రథమ ఏకవచనం చెప్పవ అన్వయః భారత మమ యోనిః మహత్ బ్రహ్మ తస్మిన్ అహం గర్భం దధామి తతః సర్వభూతానాం సంభవః భవతి. తాత్పర్యం భారత యా ఇయం అత్యంతం మహతి ప్రకృతిః వర్తతే సా బుద్ధిహేతుత్వాత్ బ్రహ్మ ఇత్యుచ్యతే. యా ప్రకృతిః మమ గర్భాధానస్థానం తత్ర అహం బహుశ్యాం ఇచ్చేవం రూపం సంకల్పం నిక్షిపామి తేన సర్వేషామపి భూతానాం ఉత్పత్తిః భవతి. వ్యాకరణం సర్వాణి భూతాని సర్వభూతాని తేషాం సర్వభూతానాం కర్మధారయః.
సో అత్ర అన్వయః భారత మమ యోనిః మహత్ బ్రహ్మ తస్మిన్ అహం గర్భం దధామి తతః సర్వభూతానాం సంభవః భవతి. సో మహత్ ఇస్ విస్తృతం, యోనిః ఇస్ గర్భాధాన స్థానం, బ్రహ్మ ఇస్ ప్రకృతి హియర్. సో బ్రహ్మ మీన్స్ ప్రకృతి. మమ యోనిః మహత్ బ్రహ్మ means mama garbhadhana sthanam is the prakriti, is nothing but the prakriti. Tasmin aham garbham dadhami tatah sarva bhutanam sambhavah bhavati. So what it means here is, it is what is being explained here is the difference between prakriti and purusha, and more than the difference, how prakriti and purusha work together. So prakriti we know is a jada padartham, means it does not move, it does not have a life of its own. Whereas purusha is the life aspect of it. So in everything that you see, that is why we say Paramatma is there everywhere. What is that Paramatma is there everywhere? What does it mean? A tree is there. There is the materialistic part of the tree and there is a life in it. If we don't water it enough, it will die. The material is still there, but the life is not there. That life which is there within any living thing, which is making it grow, is the Paramatma. That is what here he is saying. Mama yonihi mahat brahma. So this prakriti, whatever this prakriti is, the vistrutam, it is spread all over, right? The prakriti is spread all over. So it is like his yoni. Yoni
Hmm.
means here what does it mean? Garbhadhana sthanam. So where this life energy will go into the Prakriti. So there is this huge Prakriti which is Achetanam, which does not have a life of its own. Into that I am going. Into that I am going. And I here is the Purusha. Tasmin aham garbham dadami. Tataha sarvabhutanam sambhavaha bhavati. Because the Purusha, that life, has entered into the Prakriti. This sarvabhutanam sambhavaha bhavati. Into which sharira it enters, depending on that life will take that rupam. If it enters into a human sharira, a human will be born. If it enters into a mriga sharira, a mrigam will be born. If it enters into a vriksha sharira, it will take the form of a vriksha. Now, if that Purusha is entering into a seedling, and that seed grows into whatever that quality it has, whatever quality that seed is, that only will come out of it. That Purusha, it will go into that Prakriti and make that Prakriti blossom, make that Prakriti grow according to its own gunas. What is Prakriti? It is Trigunatmaka. Prakriti is nothing but Trigunatmaka. So those, as per the gunas of that particular padartha, because Prakriti has a different wide variety of padarthas in it, depending on into which padartha this energy goes into, those gunas will come out. That is how sarvabhutanam sambhavaha bhavati. How are different forms being, different animals or different life forms are coming into existence? There are so many, right? There are, more than Laksha Sarva Bhutani are there. There are so many different varieties of life existing. So how is all this happening? Each of those have their own qualities. Just by the life entering into them, according to the qualities already there, that thing will be born with those qualities. Right? So that is what is being said here. So mama yonihi mahat brahma. Normally, what does yoni mean? Where the birth is happening. Where yoni is a place which supports birth. Right? So here, yoni is nothing but mahat brahma, means the prakriti itself, because that is where birth is happening. That is where that birth is taking form. So this prakriti itself is the mahat. This mahat prakriti itself is my yoni. Tasmin garbham dadhamyaham. So I am entering into that. And only because me entering into that means the Purusha entering into the Prakriti, this sarvabhutanam sambhavaha bhavati. Okay? So here the Kriya Padams are? One is bhavati, the other one is dadhami. For bhavati, what is the Kartrupadam? Sambhavaha bhavati. Kesham sambhavaha? Sarvabhutanam sambhavaha bhavati bharata. And then the next part is mama yonihi mahat brahma asti. Asti we have to take it as adhyahritam. Mama yonihi mahat brahma asti. So yonihi will be kartrupadam. Brahma will be kartru samanadikaram or vidhe visheshana. Asti will be adhyahritam. And then dadhami. What is dadhami? Aham dadhami. Aham kim dadhami? Garbham dadhami. Kutra? Tasmin. Here tasmin represents the prakriti, the Brahma. Okay? अनन्तरं तोषाली भगिनी
आं भगिनि सर्वयोनिषु कौन्तेय मूर्तयः सम्भवन्ति यः तासां ब्रह्म महद्यो निरहं बीजप्रदः पिता सर्वयोनिषु कौन्तेय मूर्तयः सम्भवन्ति याः तासां ब्रह्म महत् महत् योनिः अहं बीजप्रदः पिता सर्वयोनिषु सप्तमी बहुवचन कौन्तेय संबोधनम मूर्तयः प्रथम बहुवचन संभवन्ति प्रथम पुरुष बहुवचन याः प्रथम बहुवचन तासां षष्ठी बहुवचन ब्रह्म प्रथम एकवचन महत् प्रथम एकवचन हाँ योनिः प्रथम एकवचन अहम प्रथम एकवचन बीजप्रदः प्रथम एकवचन पिता प्रथम एकवचन करेक्ट
यस
ओके पदार्थः सर्वयोनिषु सकलयोनिषु मूर्तयः शरीराणि सम्भवन्ति जायन्ते महद्ब्रह्म प्रकृतिः योनिः कारणं बीजप्रदः गर्भधायकः अन्वयः कौन्तेय सर्वयोनिषु याः मूर्तयः सम्भवन्ति तासां योनिः महद्ब्रह्म अहं बीजप्रदः पिता तात्पर्यम् अर्जुन नाना योनिषु यानि शरीराणि सम्भवन्ति तेषां माता प्रकृतिः अहं तु परमात्मा गर्भधायकः इति पिता व्याकरणं सर्वाः योनयः सर्वयोनयः तासु कर्मधारयः प्रददाति इति प्रदः कर्तरि कः बीजस्य प्रदः बीजप्रदः षष्ठी तत्पुरुषः
So here Tatparyam is Arjuna Nanayonishu Yani Sharirani Sambhavanti Tesham Mata Prakritihi Aham tu Paramatma Garbhadhayakaha iti Pita. So the Prakriti is the materialist part. The material part is Prakriti. The life in it is Purusha, which is myself. Also
Yes.
referred to as Pita. Prakriti is referred to as Mata. Kaunteya Sarvayonishu Yaha Murtayaha. Murtayaha means Shariraha. Yaha Murtayaha Sambhavanti Tasam Yonihi Mahat Brahma means Prakriti. Aham Bijapradaha Pita. So the Tasam Yonihi Mahat Brahma Aham Bijapradaha Pita. So whatever shariras are being born, their mother is the Prakriti, and the Bijapradaha, the life in it, is myself, which is Pita. Okay. So here what is the Kriya Padam?
Sambhavanti.
Sambhavanti. Ke Sambhavanti?
Murtayaha Sambhavanti.
Kutra Sambhavanti? Murtayaha.
Sarvayonishu.
So Ya Murtayaha. Here we have Ya Murtayaha Sarvayonishu Sambhavanti. Tasam Yonihi or Tasam Yonihi Mahat Brahma Asti. Here again Asti we have to take as Adhyahritam. Tasam yonihi. Here yonihi is like mata. Here yonihi is referred to as mata. Tasam yonihi. Or more than mata, the karanam. Whatever murtayaha, whatever sharira are being born, the reason behind it is the prakriti. For them to be born, the karanam is prakriti. So that whatever material is needed for a sharira to be born, prakriti is giving that. Right?
Right.
So in that sense, it will become the mata. And the second kriya padam? Aham tu pita asmi. Bijapradaha pita asmi. So I am the father. How am I becoming the father here? Because I am the life-giving source. While the material is being provided by the Prakriti, I am giving the life. So Prakriti is the Mata, I am the Pita.
Yeah.
Astu. Anantaram, Allirani Bhagini. Allirani Bhagini, unnara?
లివాణి గారు అల్లిరాణి గారు చెప్పేశారు కదండి.
ఓ చెప్పేశారా? లేదు, అలివేలు భగిని చెప్పారు.
ఓహో,
ఆవిడ మాట్లాడట్లేదు. మీరు చదవండి జయప్రద గారు.
ఓకే. తత్వం రజస్తమ ఇతి గుణాః ప్రకృతి సంభవాః నిబధ్నంతి మహాబాహో దేహే దేహినమవ్యయం. సత్వం 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 రజస తమో గుణాః.
సత్వం రజః తమః ఇతి గుణాః
గుణాః ప్రకృతి సంభవాః. సత్వం అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇవన్నీ
అన్ని నపుంసకలింగ ప్రథమా విభక్తి ఏకవచన. సత్వం, రజస్ అండ్ తమః, తమస్. ఆల్ దీస్ ఆర్ నపుంసక ప్రథమ ఏకవచన.
సారీ మేడం,
పర్లేదండి.
సడన్ గా వెళ్ళాల్సి వచ్చింది బయటికి అక్కడ.
ఇట్స్ ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ శ్లోకం చదువుతుంది.
పర్వాలేదు. సరే మేడం.
ఇది అవ్యయం.
గుణాః షష్ఠి విభక్తి బహువచనం.
ప్రథమ బహువచనం. గుణాః
ప్రథమ బహువచనం.
తర్వాత ప్రకృతి సంభవాః, అది సమాస పదం.
క్రియాపదం కూడా ఇదేనండి.
సంభవాః కదా ప్రథమ బహువచనం. నిబధ్నంతి అది క్రియాపదం అవుతుంది. నిబధ్నంతి లట్లకార ప్రథమ పురుష బహువచనం. మహాబాహు అది సంబోధన ప్రథమ.
బహువ్రీహి సమాసం. దేహే దేహే సప్తమే
ఏకవచనం.
దేహినః
దేహిన్ దేహినం. యాక్చువల్ వర్డ్ ఇస్ దేహినం.
ద్వితీయ విభక్తి ఏకవచనం.
అవ్యయం ఆల్సో ద్వితీయ విభక్తి ఏకవచనం. అవ్యయం దేహినం నిబధ్నంతి. పదార్థ
ప్రకృతి సంభవాః మయా స్వరూపభూతాః అపి జన్యాః ఇతి స్థితాః అవ్యయం అక్షయం దేహినం ఆత్మానం నిబధ్నంతి బధ్నంతి. అవ్యయః మహాబాహో సత్వం రజః తమః ఇతి ప్రకృతి సంభవాః గుణాః దేహే అవ్యయం దేహినం నిబధ్నంతి. తాత్పర్యం: అర్జున, सत्त्वं रजः तमः इति प्रकृते स्वरूपभूताः गुणाः ते च प्रकृतिः जाताः इति भासमानाः शरीरे
प्रकृतितः जाताः इव
प्रकृति
भासमानाः
ओके ते च प्रकृतितः जाताः इव भासमानाः शरीरे आत्मानं बध्नन्ति व्याकरणं प्रकृतेः सम्भवाः प्रकृतिसम्भवाः पञ्चमी तत्पुरुषः देहेः देहः अस्य अस्मिन् वा अस्ति इति देही तं देहिनं मतुबर्थे इनिः
सो अत्र तात्पर्यं किम् अर्जुन सत्वं रजः तमः इति प्रकृतेः स्वरूपभूताः गुणाः. We all know that Prakriti is Trigunatmika, means the way the Prakriti exists is with these three gunas. All the three gunas will be there in the Prakriti. Depending on which guna takes over, the kind of the Jivi will be qualified on that. Say, for example, the Devatas, they have more of Sattva Gunam. So they become Devatas. Like the Rajas, the Manavas have more of the Rajogunam. So they become Manavas. Tamogunam, more. Those who have more Tamogunam will become the Rakshasas. But all of them will have all the three gunas. Even we have all three. Devatas also will have all three. But they have more Sattva dominating. Whereas the Manavas have more Rajoguna dominate. And whereas the Rakshasas have the Tamoguna in more dominance. That is how the categorization comes. But all the items in Prakriti will have all the three gunas. Which guna is more dominant, depending on that will be decided. Whether it is Satvika or Rajoguna or Tamoguna. So here, so this Prakritehe Swarupa Bhutaha Gunaha. Okay, what are those gunaha? Sattvam, rajaha, tamaha. Te cha prakrititaha jataha iva bhasamanaha sharire atmanam badhnanti. So badhnanti means it is tying up. So what is it tying up? These gunas which are coming from the Prakriti, but they are tying up the Atma within the Sharira. These gunas. Ante kada. So if someone is showing the Rajogunam, that Rajogunam is only belongs to the Prakriti, means the Sharira. But why is the human behaving with that guna? Because it is being tied. The Atma within the Sharira is being tied up with these gunas. All these gunas are pulling that Atma to do certain things according to those gunas. So because of that, it is happening like that. Avyayam means Akshayam. Akshayam means that which cannot be destroyed. Dehinam. Dehinam means that which is in the Deha. Means what? Atma. Dehinam means Atma. Nibadhranti. It is tying up the Atma. So Maya Swarupa Bhutaha api Janyaha iva Sthitaha Avyayam Akshayam Atmanam Badhnanti.
Okay.
So what is the Kriya Padam here?
Nibadhnanti.
Ke Nibadhnanti?
Dehinama.
Ke Nibadhnanti. Evaru kattestunnaru?
Gunaha.
Gunaha. Kidrishaha gunaha? Or ke gunaha?
Sattvam, rajaha, tamaha.
Sattvam, rajaha, tamaha. Iti gunaha. Dehinam.
Nibadhnanti.
Kidrisham dehinam?
Prakriti swabhava
Avyayam dehinam.
Avyayam dehinam.
Avyayam dehinam dehe nibadhnanti.
Nibadhnanti.
Atma, which is not tied up to anything. Okay, but it is being tied up by these three gunas.
Okay.
So that is why they are called Maya Swarupa. Because they do all this. Okay.
Okay.
Allirani Bhagini.
धन्यवादः.
तत्र सत्त्वं निर्मलत्वात् प्रकाशकमनामयं सुखसङ्गेन बध्नाति ज्ञानसङ्गेन च नघ तत्र अव्ययं तत्र अव्ययं सत्त्वं सत्त्वं प्रथमाविभक्ति एकवचनं निर्मलत्वात् पञ्चमी विभक्ति एकवचनं प्रकाशकं द्वितीय
प्रथमा एकवचनं
प्रकाशकम् अनामयं प्रथमाविभक्ति एकवचनं सुखसङ्गेन तृतीय एकवचनं बध्नाति प्रथमपुरुष एकवचनं ज्ञानसङ्गेन तृतीय एकवचनं च अव्ययम् अनघ संबोधन प्रथमा विभक्ति पदार्थः अनघ पापरहित निर्मलत्वात् स्वच्छत्वात् प्रकाशकं भासकम् अनामयं निरुपद्रवं सुखसङ्गेन सुखयोगेन ज्ञानसङ्गेन ज्ञानयोगेन अन्वयः अनघ तत्र निर्मलत्वात् प्रकाशकम् अनामयं सत्त्वं सुखसङ्गेन ज्ञानसङ्गेन च बध्नाति तात्पर्यं हे पापरहित अर्जुन तेषु त्रिषु गुणेषु स्वच्छत्वात् भासकं निरुपद्रवं सत्त्वं सुखं जनयति ज्ञानं च బధ్నాతి రాలేదు కదా మేడం బధ్నాతి ఇక్కడ వస్తుందా
బధ్నాతి ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వలేదా
ఇక్కడ రాలేదు కదా తాత్పర్యంలో జ్ఞానంచ బధ్నాతి
జనయతినే అలా రాసేశారు
జనయతి సుఖం బధ్నాతి జ్ఞానంచ బధ్నాతి
జనయతి
జనయతి జ్ఞానంచ
సో హియర్ వాట్ ఈస్ బీయింగ్ టోల్డ్ తత్ర నిర్మలత్వాత్ ప్రకాశకం అనామయం సత్వం సుఖసంగేన జ్ఞానసంగేన చ బధ్నాతి. సో in each of these shlokas, each of these gunas are being described. So first the sattva gunam is being described. Okay. So nirmalatvam means swachham. Nirmalatvam means swachham. Because of it, swachham or nirmalatva guna or that quality, prakashakam means bhasakam. It is glowing. That radiance is there. Anamayam means without any defect, we can say. Okay, without any anarogyam. If you are using in the sense of arogya, it is being healthy, right?
Yes.
And then sukha sangena nirupadravam. Anamayam is nirupadravam, means absence of destruction, absence of disease, absence of defect. Sukha sangena, jnana sangena. Okay, because of these two, sukha yogena and jnana yogena, because of these two, it is the sattva gunam is bound by these because of its natural quality of swachham and prakashakam and nirupadravam, because it's the quality of sattvam is absence of defect. Sattva gunam, because of sattva gunam, what happens? There will not be any defect. And because of the sukha yogena and jnana yogena, what will happen?
Jnana yogena.
Badhnati. It is bound.
Badhnati.
What is bound? That which has the sattva gunam.
Sattva gunam.
Anything that has a sattva gunam will be bound by this sukha yoga and jnana yoga, because of the natural qualities of the sattva guna. Like that we can say. Okay, what is the Kriya Padam here?
Badhnati.
Badhnati. Kim badhnati?
Kim badhna? Sattvam gunam. Sattvam badhna.
Sattvam badhnati. Kidrisham sattvam badhnati?
Anamayam sattvam badhna.
Punaha prakashakam sattvam.
Prakashakam nirmala. Prakashakam anamayam
Sattvam.
Sattvam badhnati.
Badhnati. Kena badhnati?
Sukha sangena, jnana sangena badhnati.
Kimartham or kasmat badhnati?
Nirmalatvat prakashakam anamayam sukha sangena, jnana sangena badhnati.
Nirmalatvat, is that the only one given? Nirmalatvat. Nirmalatvat prakashakam anamayam sattvam sukhasangena jnanasangena badhnati. So he paparahita Arjuna teshu trishu guneshu sattvatvat bhasakam nirupadravam sattvam swachhatvat bhasakam nirupadravam sattvam sukham janayati jnanancha. So it will give us sukham and jnanam because of its nirmalatva swabhavam.
Swachhatvat.
Okay. Anantaram. Next shloka again punaha Savitri Bhagini.
Rajo ragatmakam vidhi trishna sanga samudbhavam tannibadhnati kaunteya karma sanghena dehinam. Rajaha ragatmakam vidhi trishna sanga samudbhavam tat nibadhnati kaunteya karma sanghena dehinam. Rajaha prathama vibhakti ekavachana. Ragatmakam द्वितीया भक्ति एकवचनम. विद्धि विद्ध धातु मध्यम पुरुष एकवचन लोट लकारः परस्मैपदी. तृष्णा संग समुद्भवम प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनम. तृष्णा संग समुद्भवम समस्त पदम वा?
Yes.
तत् प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन. निबध्नाति बंध नी उपसर्ग बंध धातु प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन. कौन्तेय संबोधना प्रथमा विभक्ति. कर्म संज्ञेन तृतीया विभक्ति एकवचन. देहिनम द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचन.
The first two words also, the Rajaha and
रागात्मिकम द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचनम एव.
Yes, correct.
Yes. रागात्मकं कामस्वरूपं तृष्णासंग समुद्भवम् अभिलाषाशक्ति समुत्पन्नं कर्मसंगेन कर्मसंबन्धेन देहिनम् आत्मानम्. अन्वयः. कौन्तेय तृष्णासंग समुद्भवं रजः रागात्मकं विद्धि. तत् कर्मसंगेन देहिनं निबध्नाति. तात्पर्यम्. अर्जुन अप्राप्ते वस्तुनि अभिलाषा तृष्णा प्राप्ते वस्तुनि अभिलाषः संगः. आभ्यां यो रागः संभवति तदात्मकः अयं रजोगुणः. अयञ्च आत्मानं कर्मसु प्रवर्तयति. प्रवृत्तश्च सः तत्र बद्धो भवति. माध्वमतं. रागात्मकं सृष्ट्यादि रञ्जन स्वरूपं रजः. तृष्णा इदं भूयात् इति आशा. संगः वस्तुषु आसक्तिः. व्याकरणं. रागः आत्मा यस्य तत् रागात्मकं. बहुव्रीहि समासः. तृष्णा च संगश्च तृष्णासंगौ द्वन्द्वसमासः तृष्णासंगाभ्यां समुद्भवं तृष्णासंगसमुद्भवं तृतीया तत्पुरुषः कर्मसु संगः कर्मसंगः सप्तमी तत्पुरुषः
So here what is the tatparyam? Arjuna, aprapte vastuni abhilashah trishna. Prapte vastuni abhilashah sangah. Abhyam yo ragah sambhavati tadatmakah ayam rajogunah. So, aprapte vastuni, that which cannot be obtained, still wanting to have that, is trishna, means greed. Prapte vastuni abhilashah sangah. So, wanting to have
attachment.
Wanting
Which
to
we
have
have.
things that can be obtained. That is okay. Abhyam, between those two, yo ragah sambhavati. That which causes ragaha, means an emotion. Tadatmakaha ayam rajogunah. That is called the rajoguna. So, because see, now a grihastha is there. He wants to take care of his family. It is his responsibility to provide for his family. Now, this woodcutter from our story, he is every day going to the forest and fetching wood. And he is selling to, and he wants money. He wants money. That is why he is going, cutting the wood and selling. Now, is it Trishna or Abhilasha, or is that wanting good or bad?
Good only. He has to protect
Good
his
only.
family.
That is what. See, he has to take care of his family. To take care of his family, there will be some things that we need. So,
Yes.
provide for our own responsibilities, wanting is never bad. That does not come under Rajoguna. Wanting what is beyond our need, that will become Rajoguna.
Yeah.
That will become Rajoguna. Okay?
Yes.
Abhyam yo ragah sambhavati tadatmakah ayam rajogunah. Ayam cha atmanam karmasu pravartayati. Atmanam karmasu pravartayati. Pravrittascha saha tatra baddha bhavati. So it will change the Atma. And that is how the attachment will come. Trishna sanga samudbhavam rajaha ragatmakam vidhi. So the rajaha which is attached with greed, the wanting which is attached with greed. When will you call something as greed? When somebody wants more than what they need to fulfill their duties. Then only we will refer to it as greed. When will we say one person is greedy? Not if he wants what he needs to survive.
Yes.
Only if he wishes to have more than what he need at the cost of somebody's, then we call that he is greedy.
Greed, yes.
So, Trishna here means greed. So, Trishna Sanga Samudbhavam. Rajaha Ragatmakam Vidhi. Tat Karma Sangena Dehinam Nibadhnanti. That kind of Rajaha. That kind of Rajogunam. What will it do? It will tie the Atma to the Karma. That attachment with Karma will come because of that kind of Rajoguna. Because that kind of Rajoguna.
So complicated.
So Ragatmakam, according to Madhvamatam, Ragatmakam means Srishtyadi Ranjana Swarupam Rajaha. Trishna idam bhuyat iti asha. Sangaha vastushu asaktihi. Having asakti towards the vastu is not bad as long as it is
within the limit.
Within the limit and what we need to fulfill our duties. Whatever we need to fulfill our duties, it is never having a sangaha with the vastu is never bad.
Yeah.
But if only when it goes, idam bhuyat iti asha. This has to happen. This needs to be obtained. That will become asha.
Asha.
So, that explains the Rajoguna.
Yes.
And it will tie. If it goes beyond what is needed, it will tie us up to the karma. And then again, that attachment with the karma, when it is there, we are off the path of spirituality.
Yes.
So for us to stay on the path of spirituality, we should not have attachment with the karmas that we do. If we are only procuring how much ever we want for our to fulfill our duties, that attachment will not come. Many people we see, they do their job mechanically, bring home, give it to the family, whatever they need, they provide. That's all. They don't go beyond that. They do their duty very perfectly. They don't try to have attachment in earning more. Whatever they need, they provide. Though they are from a very simple family, they need not be some, very enriched people or anything. Sometimes we find such people in such simple families only. Why? Because that person does not have the desire of having more than what he needs. Unless because of his Purva Janma Sakritam, if it comes to him, even if he doesn't desire, that is a different story. But what I'm trying to say is, we find such simple people many places. So all those are leading a simple life, performing their duties, and not wishing more than what they need. Those people...
Contentment is there.
That self-contentment is there. They will automatically not be tied up with their beyond what is needed. Okay, we can sometimes we come across such people. They always have a pleasant face, beautiful smile, like that.
Yes.
It is because of that content in their heart is reflecting on their faces.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we shall stop here.
Okay.
And we'll continue next week. Alivelu Bhagini.
भगिनि सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः धन्यवाद भगिनी नमस्कारः सर्वेभ्यः धन्यवादः नमस्कारः
धन्यवादः शुभरात्रि सर्वेभ्यः
धन्यवादः
धन्यवादः भगिनी. Good night.
अस्तु